one gentleman's house in the village, and that house, remarkably, the prison of a madman. Now, I wonder how Hello? Who's this?
Hey, tax gatherer, extortioner! You, on your feet! Parish priest wants to see you. Give me a knock, Father, when you're finished.
Oh, dear me. Dear me, dear me. Good evening, Captain.
Good evening.
I did tell them that they shouldn't, but until the mayor arrives, I'm afraid... Well, your accommodation, Captain, not comfortable. I thought perhaps I could alleviate... I am right to call you Captain.
My service with His Majesty's colours was unfortunately terminated when the Moors took me prisoner. I had applied for a commission, but it had not been granted in time. By stretching it a little, I could, I believe, use the courtesy title, but I prefer not.
Oh, you were held by the Moors.
For 5 years, Father. May I say, at no time in quite such unseemly conditions as these.
Oh, dear. Yes,
I take it your parishioners have neglected your undoubted instruction of the example of our Lord towards publicans as well as other sinners. Nevertheless, I'm happy to emulate the professional patience of St. Matthew. All in the end will be made clear.
When the mayor returns, I'm sure...
Ah, yes, when the mayor returns... I am going to have quite a lot to say to his worship, you know.
I can at least see that some respectable food is brought into you from the inn. I'll be glad to keep you company while you eat it. I really am most anxious to hear your adventures among the infidels. Indeed, indeed. The great battle of Lepanto. That glorious victory. The cross against the crescent. And here I am, actually talking to a veritable hero of that day. And disabled, moreover, wielding the sword of Christ in defence of his Catholic people. You see, we hear so much of these valiant deeds of arms, and yet so very few of us can take any credit for them. Oh, we sit here in this barren countryside and quarrel interminably over our flocks and herds, earn profit and loss, petty cash, parish pump.
Yet, maybe life or death from that very parish pump, if the season is a dry one.
Yeah, as at present.
I'm greatly in your debt for this wine.
Oh, some small alleviation. But, as I say, in comparison with the great works of the Spirit in the world of outer darkness, paganism, heresy, the huge new continents beyond the ocean...
I applied for a posting to the Americas, you know. They refused on account of my age.
Oh, but consider the unimaginable wealth brought back from America into the boundaries of Europe. Now, are we a fit people to pretend to be trustees of it? As you have discovered today, to your cost, we are unable to even argue amongst ourselves the disposition of that wealth without childish resort to violence.
I do not defend the precise workings of the Royal Exchequer.
No.
In all probability, the tax assessments are unjust.
And yet you are a good man. It is your duty to enforce them. If you all of a sudden were to tear up your official documents and refuse on the grounds of conscience to obey your superiors, you would surely be punished. Just as you are now being punished for exactly the reverse.
I doubt if they would punish me. They declare me non compos mentis and consign me to oblivion. I might even get a pension if my friends made enough fuss about the Battle of Lepanto, my disabled left hand, the cumulative nervous strain after years of captivity, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I suppose they could say that you've been driven mad by a vision of glory. Don Rodrigo Pacheco, one night in his bedroom, had a vision of our Blessed Lady. And they've locked him up ever since.
You mean the house by the graveyard?
She told him, so he says, that he was her faithful warrior and he must go forth in shining armour and put to death the hordes of Satan. Well, unfortunately, the first demons he pulled out his weapon against were members of the highway police. Well, they referred the case to me, and I had to tell them that the circumstances of his vision were theologically very dubious. Indeed, if examined too closely, it might have been a matter for the Holy Inquisition, and we certainly didn't want that. So we all agreed he must be mad.
What were the dubious circumstances?
Well, to begin with, he drank too much. He also read too many books.
Books, Father? Oh, bad. What sort of books?
Philosophical theses, I'm afraid, perhaps heretical. No, don't tell anyone I...